what you need. Because you know I like me. Because you know I like me.
Do I Intimidate You at South by Southwest?
Because you know I like me. Because you know I like me. Because you know I like me. Just you know the way you touch it.
I have my next guest, and who are you, ma'am? Talk to me.
Michelle Lopez.
Michelle, two Michelles, honey. Are you one L or chill?
I'm 2 L's.
That's the only way it should be.
Exactly.
And why are you visiting South by?
Well, the question, do I intimidate you or not? And I feel like working in a male-dominant field is intimidating.
Oh, 100%. What's interesting about that is we really show up, right? Mm-hmm. We show up, we do the work, we try to be our best, and because they are intimidated, we aren't treated well. So tell me about a time or an experience where you were at work and you know it was because you're a woman.
I'm a builder, right?
Yeah.
I design architectural design with an architect, and then I hire a GC to build it, right? So I'm initially their boss. Yeah.
She's a boss.
And I'm young, so it's intimidating.
And she's gorgeous. So we have a boss, young and gorgeous.
When I started early on in my career after college, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing, and I was new to it. And obviously I had the owner representative role. So I'm hiring everyone. I'm trying to figure out what to do. And there's men that are my dad's age, maybe older, and they're asking me questions. And I'm like, one, I'm not knowledgeable, so I'm telling you I don't know. You know, how do we solve this problem? I'm hiring you to solve my problems.
I know for me, I will give an idea or an opinion at work because it's coming from me as a woman of color. It's not accepted.
Yeah, I get treated different. Yeah, I get treated different. They're telling, they brush me off. They'd rather go to my higher up and talk to him. And I'm like, you know, I have to set the tone back.
Talk to me about that, because that pisses me off, actually.
That pisses me off, too, yeah.
Like, why can't you just come to me and we can resolve it? Now, how does your manager handle that with you?
My manager's really good. He's actually my favorite boss I've ever had. He empowers me. He makes sure that he coaches me on how to have these conversations and, like, boosts my confidence. Now I can take a 2.0 design for Crunch and take it out the ballpark. But 3.0, like, earlier me would have been scared, but like older me is like, I know exactly who I am. I know how to manage these conversations. I know how to get it done, you know?
Now, how did you gain that confidence? Because what I'm hearing is that I'm more confident now. I'm like in my lane, if you will. How did you get to that point, though?
I started working with other women in construction as well, and they empowered me. I saw them, how they moved. I kind of like looked up to them. They were like my mentors. Yeah, they were my mentors. And that really helped me boost my confidence, knowing that there's other women, young, beautiful as well, in my field. So it helped me become a better builder, learn my lessons, and it was okay. So having that experience with them helped me get my confidence.
Fantastic. And see, and so this is another thing this show is about, right?
Yeah.
Supporting women, because again, we have to support each other because of the adversity that we already deal with, right? If you have any advice to a young, successful woman, maybe working in a male-dominated field such as yourself, what advice would you give them?
Don't give up. Just because you have a bad experience, so the next one isn't going to be, and you learn from it. So always come back and tackle it harder, head on, always.
Fantastic. Yeah. Girl, thank you. You're badass, girl, for construction and stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hi guys, and we're back, South by Southwest. Do I intimidate you? I am loving all these men coming to talk to me. I have my next guest. You are?
Andy Cree, like the Toy Story. I'm here, we're working booth 313 with SneakR and also SpookyAction.ai.
We are all out here hustling. We are all out here trying to get it, okay? So let's get it how we get it. Give me your craziest, like what has happened to you in dating? Give me something crazy.
I can say I had the most unique first date anyone's ever had. We actually just broke up a few months ago. We're still best friends. Still best friends.
Okay.
After a year and a half.
Okay.
But has anyone on their first date ever had to release their date's catheter bag?
Wait, let's run that back. Say that again.
Has anyone on their first date off of Hinge released their date's catheter bag? Audience, hands up.
No.
We met on Hinge, connected, chopped it up for a couple weeks, just zing zang, like, good. Oh my gosh.
Worked out.
She's a psychoanalyst, so she said I psychoanalyzed your profile before I even messaged you back.
Girl.
Okay, I can handle this heat. And you know, we messaged a few weeks. Let's finally meet up at the farmer's market on our first date.
Oh, that's cute. I love that farmer's market.
And with my puppy, and it was all,
I like that vibe.
In the hinged message, she goes, now, before we meet up, I want to give you a heads up. A lot of guys don't notice in the profile. I was like,
oh my God.
okay. What did I notice? I am in a wheelchair. I got in a car wreck when I was 16, and I'm technically quadriplegic. She had loss of hands.
Yeah.
So it was like,
but she didn't disclose that on the profile.
You could see, she said a lot of guys don't notice it in my profile picture.
Now, did you notice it?
I told her I did.
So that, wait a minute.
But it didn't faze me.
That just shows guys do not read the profile, okay? Y'all don't be reading the profile.
I didn't see the handlebar just over the border of her sitting in the chair. So yeah, I missed that. I was more distracted by her beauty. The conversation. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, it doesn't faze me. I got fam who are in chairs and everything too.
Good.
So I was like, let's go for it.
Let's go.
Then we went for it for the year and a half, and we're still best friends. So, but the first date, yeah, catheter bag release.
Well, you know what that says to me? You are very comfortable and you're a kind person.
Thank you.
That's what that says to me, like honestly, because listen, people who have disabilities or maybe something happened to them have a difficult time in dating, and that doesn't mean that they can't have or find love. Why not, right?
Gosh,
so that's
right.
really cool of you to do that. I've done a lot of online dating, and I've tried to connect, but they seem intimidated that maybe I'm too tall in a wheelchair or maybe shorter. So I haven't had that chance to really connect with someone maybe on a different level than what I would normally date, but I would be so into that, right?
Yeah.
But I just never had that connection.
Hey, love is love and people are people.
Yeah, exactly. So you're also a comedian.
Yeah, been working on it.
He tells some jokes. Okay, so what we got?
So I got a couple dating jokes. Dating's really weird these days lately, right, guys?
It is.
Right? Yeah.
It is.
All right, so I recently went on a date with a woman who said she was a spiritualist.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the hot topic these days. She asked, what's your sign? I go, Pisces.
Yeah.
She goes, what's your moon sign? Pisces. What's your stone sign? Amethyst? What are we talking about? Actually, I know those are all true. But then she asked me, do you believe in paranormal activity? I said, matter of fact, I do.
I do.
I've had multiple firsthand experiences
I have too.
with paranormal activity.
real.
Yeah? Yeah. The rest of the date went great. The next day, she ghosted me. Just another firsthand experience of paranormal activity.
I wasn't ready for you to say that. I was not ready for that.
So I went on another date. First of all, I'm terrible at math. I failed algebra, never made calculus, but here's a math story of a date that I went on. I go, oh my gosh, I was just so infatuated with her. I go, oh my gosh, you're just so special. She goes, no, I'm just average. What do you mean? If you don't get it, you're obviously not in the mode, but I can extend the range, or we can meet in the median. If you still don't get it, you're terrible at algebra like me. It's a thinker. Yeah. Those midnight open mic times, trying that out. Yeah. We'll see how people are.
I feel like I got it though. Like,
You got.
listen, I'm on it.
Yeah.
You're fantastic. I'm glad you stopped by. Like, what are your socials? Where can we come and see you?
It's AKRIEGH23. The last name is pronounced Cree, so ACree23, just funky spelling.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming on. This man right here, I know you have a dating story. I can look in your face and tell. Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Viggy. I do a couple of things. I'm a student at UT in the technology commercialization program. I'm a grad student. I work at State Farm. I swear, no. I haven't been training this. I just every day I wake up and say the Jake Creed. They teach us what we can't say outside.
Wasn't Jake a real person though? Like,
100%. He was white, and then they made him black eventually. And then I support some nonprofit stuff out of Dallas.
Fantastic. Well, thank you. I'm gonna ask you a series of dating questions because we want to get into like, how do you love? How do you date? How do you keep it sexy? If you see a woman that you're attracted to, how do you do it? How do you get that attention?
I don't. I'm scared of pretty women. Anybody I like, my friends all know this. I'll talk about her for like months, don't do anything. However, I have the brown man sassy Riz, so I make sure all her friends have a good time, and then she has to talk to me.
Okay.
My approach is just making sure everybody else has a good time, and she feels the need to get my name.
Wait, so pretty women make you nervous?
100%. Why do you think I'm nervous here? I'm like, I'm just doing other things.
But why? Because you're so. No, I have to say this. I mean, you're gorgeous. I mean, hair. I mean, the fit. I mean, you're fantastic. Why are you nervous?
I don't know. Just trauma's a spice of life. I've been through it.
Woo! Trauma. Listen, we all have to work through it. We all got to work through it.
I got no therapist, but I got some coaches. Shout out to Juggernaut. He's my coach.
Good.
Having a good community helps.
Fantastic. So I got my next question. Now, you would think that this question is ridiculous, but it's not. In the dating scene, this is a problem. First date, do you split the check or are you pay?
That's so crazy. I also lost my voice from doing events and security, but as a dude, this is what I think. The guy always has to pay. That's crazy. I'm going to explain why. There's a logic reason. I saw this from TikTok and it changed my life. Women take a lot harder of a risk to come out on the date with you. They
Come on, clap for that.
I think it's just obvious. I feel like the whole perspective of like who pays, you're just providing a safe space. You are asking for their time, their energy. Yes, I understand that you're doing the same too, but it kind of also depends on who asks and you can kind of figure it out. Yeah. I don't really know, girl on girl relationship and all that.
Specific to you.
Specific to me, yeah. I wine and dine that individual.
But where you
it hurts my wallet, but it's okay.
Where you taking me, honey? Where we going?
You're free tonight?
I am.
Okay, I got security for some AI stuff, but...
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, we don't want everybody to know we're going out.
We'll talk about that later. Okay, next question. This sounds ridiculous, but I'm gonna ask it. When you pick her up in your car, are you opening the car door?
Yes. The fuck?
You gotta think on it?
I mean, I think yes, always, depending on the condition. For example, if it's raining, you better pick her up from the door, right? If it's not raining, sure, whatever. Also, context matters in this situation. For example, let's say you're picking her up from an apartment complex, or let's just say, hypothetically, you're picking her up from the airport, you go home, and you go to her house, she's giving you a tour, and then you find out, oh shit, her parents have been calling her, and she didn't tell you that you were on a date. So now you gotta go sit on a toilet with your pants up, listen to her parents, literally ask her, is there a guy in the house with a FaceTime call? PTSD.
I'm sorry, you seem triggered. Is this a real thing? Like, I feel like this happened.
Yes, I picked up a friend who we used to have, we were friends.
It was that kind of friend?
Well, look,
It was that kind of friend?
It was that kind of friend. Everybody has to have somebody you can be open with, both physically, maybe not emotionally because she didn't have her shit together, but it's okay. I didn't either.
What's your sign?
What's my sign? What do you think? I use Indian astrology.
Oh, okay. It's giving Pisces.
No. Are we talking about sun, moon, or rising? That's how you know it's been ran through.
Oh, man, he getting his own. Hold on.
The reason I know that is because I was in a sorority as a sweetheart, so I know how to code switch like that. I'm like, oh my God, Tiffany, it's okay if Brian from Chi-Fi or Dell isn't talking to you.
Because of... No, but I don't know. Yeah, what are you? Tell me.
What do you think I am, ma'am?
I said, that sounds like Aquarius energy.
Yes and no. So, the sun sign, Americans use sun signs, but they say I'm Virgo. But I use Indian astrology, and this is what they use when you get your bio data or anything like that, or when your parents put you on so many dating websites. A Hinge match is like, hey, I recognize you from this. My friend tells you that. That's how you know I don't use Hinge anymore. God damn.
Hinge is awful, by the way.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I work in AI. It's just
it's
a Shapley algorithm. It's great.
Awful. I was on all dating sites, Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge was the one that no one talked to me.
And can I tell you why? It is hard to be a POC person on those apps. Indian men don't do well on it. Black women don't do well on it. And they use the analytics to kind of turn people into like certain things. Right? And it makes things difficult. Hinge was better because you could be like, look, I know my target market. Let's just stick it to Indians. Let's see what happens.
Well, just to say that really quickly, on online dating, I've seen profiles and it says, sorry, I'm not racist, but no AAs, only Latinas, Asians, or white women.
What's AAs?
African American.
That's crazy work.
Wild. I have seen that, but I'm not racist. Anyways.
So I'll go back instead of dodging the question. My ascendant is Aquarius. So it's more like air signish, but what I normally use is Scorpio, which is why everybody thinks I'm like a whore right now, but I don't do anything. I swear to God, women hit on me, I'm scared. Like, I'm trembling. Is you doing this? I'm seeing something backing away. No, you're good. I enjoy it. But please don't stop. But it's still going to hurt me in how to handle this reaction.
All right, well, last question. I know you're busy. I know. What's the most romantic thing you've ever done?
For context, I haven't ever been in a relationship. Women just like using me for cardio. So I tried to be romantic, actually, a couple times. Picked her up. I was supposed to get a bouquet of flowers.
Did you open the door?
But of course.
Okay.
Ma'am. But it's like, I like keeping a mystery on the dates. Not only did I figure out what, her religion was and all that, she was Catholic. I know, being Hindu, oh no. If my dad is watching, this never happened.
Dad, you didn't see this.
Please. And if anybody's watching from Indian matchmaking or fucking shoddy.com, please.
Nobody
don't
saw
ever
this.
see this. They put me on everything. I have no freedom. I figured out, she was on Lent and everything, so I saved up some Dubai chocolates from the house nearby.
Okay.
And she actually is from Dubai, so I got a whole bar and actually met the founder, got his number to help my classmate. I was like, look, I'm not only like a sociopath to a certain extent, but if it's for somebody else, bitch, please, I'm going all out. Like, not only am I going to get the chocolate manufacturer, I'm going to get his number. She gets to meet him.
That's thoughtful, though. That's
Thoughtful.
really thoughtful.
Mindful, one might say demure.
Yeah. I want to highlight that energy because it's barely out there. I'm going to be honest. Like, there's no real work put in on planning a date. It's very lackluster. And for you to be that thoughtful and kind says a lot about your character.
It's the Virgo in me, actually. So that's my son, I'll plan out. I mean, I did security for Longhorn House. When I say security, I just pretended to wear a suit and I just said I'm a student, but my badge is orange. I got her and all of her friends to come through, but I was cranky at that time. So they got free hats, free shit, free everything.
But why were you cranky?
I was sleep deprived.
Okay, so you taking it out on people then?
I didn't. I just didn't want to get to know her friends at the time. And I didn't have the emotional intelligence to be like, hey, look, maybe I should not talk to them. Or maybe I was rude to them. I don't fucking know.
Do you have it now?
Do I have what now?
Your emotional intelligence.
I think that's a work in progress. Okay. I mean, look, on Monday, somebody drugged me with a weed gummy when I was trying to sample a South Asian brand.
What a weed gummy child.
Oh, and then on Tuesday, I overdosed on D3 vitamins. Now I got all these blood work, which is why my hands are... Dude, it's been a great South by. Shout out to y'all for doing this.
I feel like your South by is lit, though.
Oh, 100%. Dude, I met Kendra Scott, shook her hand. I met Damon John and talking about women empowerment. So I love to support those type of founders.
Shout yourself out. Where can you find you?
Viggy V123.
Thank you very much.